What's up, my fellow Battlefielders? I'm Fire, and today I wanted to talk about being a team player. Being a team player in Battlefield means so much more than I've ever said in a lot of different games. There are so many good games out there that require teamwork, but Battlefield is one of those that you definitely need to work with the team if you want to succeed in the game. Because on a 64-player server, you're not going to be able to play as a lone wolf on the ground and be able to save everybody and win the game. You definitely need a team with you to back you up, and I'm tired of being on a team or a squad that doesn't know how to communicate and doesn't know how to work as a team in order to take objectives as a team. I'm never actually with a squad that knows how to play, and if they do know how to play, it's not going to be enough. You need to have everybody working as a team to get your back. And when that does not happen, it's a very, very frustrating experience on Battlefield. It really is. That being said, I want to go off and start talking about different classes and how to use them in order to help out your team in the most beneficial way possible to get the max amount of points you can get. I'm not talking about just about getting kills. I'm talking about how to use your equipment and be able to help out your teammates the best way you can do. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail to start boring you to death with details, but I am going to give you the most basic stuff that you need to know to get the most points you can get without even doing anything. Now, what I wanted to start off with is Recon, because that has got to be the most annoying class that I've seen. And being a Recon player myself, I get so mad at some Recon players that give us bad rep. Then they make all the good Recons look bad. The first thing I wanted to talk about is that you don't have to be far away or on a building in order to play Recon. You don't have to necessarily do that, and you don't necessarily even have to have a sniper in order to play Recon. You can even have a carbine. That's an awesome feature that I really like about Battlefield 4, is that you're able to use other guns other than just the sniper. And granted, you can't use the PDWs, but hey, it's okay. It's not all that. It's not a big loss because you get a carbine, which carbines are actually kind of better in my opinion. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things, that you don't have to be associated with a sniper. You don't have to be so far away and try to get kills once every 5 minutes. The next thing I wanted to talk about was spotting. Spotting is one of the biggest things that Battlefield tries to focus on, and they give you 20 points instead if you just spot someone and someone gets a kill. Now, of course, if your squad kills someone that you spotted, then you'll get 25 points. That 5 points extra it's not that big of a deal, but it's something. It's something. And spotting every single time. Spot everything. Spot, spot, spot. You don't even have to be a recon to spot. You can do that for anybody, but a recon's job is to spot and tell everybody what is going on the battlefield, and that is why it's such a big benefit to do so. Another way of spotting is using other types of equipment, such as the MAV. The MAV is an excellent way of spotting. That thing is so hard to take down unless you have to use a lock-on weapon, and because you can go extremely high up in the air to spot people and tell people where to go if you have your mic on, which is something you definitely should have already, since if you got the next gen consoles, it comes with a mic, so use it. So yeah, using the MAV, using every type of spotting equipment that you have. I know there's even one that comes from the China Rising DLC. It was like that mini UAV that you could fly around as a plane, and then you can also crash it into people, that I've seen people do, and I hope they kind of fix that, because it gets really annoying. So far, I haven't got killed by that thing, and I'm really glad. I don't know, maybe I think I just jinxed myself. Let's hope that doesn't actually happen. That would be nice. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, you can be aggressive and don't have to be a sniper. You can be a carbine guy and start running around even while using a recon class. And given the fact that we have C4, it makes it so much better in order to take down vehicles. You don't have to be running away like in Battlefield 3, where as soon as you saw a vehicle, you run away. And it's like, oh crap, there's a tank coming after me, I'm gonna run away. And then the tank's like, it's a recon, let's go play with him, and then blow him up. That's kind of like how it was every single time, yep. But for Battlefield 4, it's like, oh crap, it's a recon, he's got C4, let's blow him up. And because of that thought process that the tankers would be using, that will definitely help you out. Every now and then you don't see a recon having C4, so that little psychological input that somebody will be thinking that they have C4 will make the recon a little bit more feared in a way. And since the fact that the snipers are very, very good now, except for some of the snipers that it's not that good. It doesn't go that far away, but they all have their pros and cons. They really do, and I actually want to talk about a few of those, but that'll be another video. But since the fact that the snipers are a lot better, but you have to be very accurate in order to get those headshots. In my previous encounters, you got to be very, very skillful with those snipers now. It's not something you can just pick up and start playing with, and I think that's a good thing. I hear a lot of pew, 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 pew with the DMRs. Man, those things are so annoying. Yeah, I know, man, those pew, pew, pew shooters get annoying. So that is why I'm really annoyed by those. I just hate hearing the pew, 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 pew every time I'm running around and not even getting hit by them. They're just shooting all over the place and I'm trying to dodge them. Yeah, it gets annoying. I don't like it. So overall, the Recon class can be an extremely beneficial class. It is very, very helpful, and it can definitely change the tide in a lot of situations. You just got to know how to use it. And I'm hoping that those that don't know how to play Recon will actually stick around my channel, because I will be making a lot more Recon class videos because of the fact that I'm a huge Recon player. Whenever you see me play, I'm going to be a Recon pretty much 90% of the time. I try to give the Recon class the pros it needs in order to look better than what people think they are. And I'm really hoping that in the future, the Recon class can finally get up in the ranks as, say, Assault, Engineer, and Support. Because let's just say the Recon has gone kind of downhill over the years, and people start hating them more than they actually should. Don't tell everybody about this, but you can definitely use the Soul Flam to capture a flag. Just put it down somewhere that's inconspicuous, kind of hidden, anywhere. And you can capture the flag just by putting it onto your little computer. And guess what? You're capping it while being on the other side of the map. That's amazing. So if you want to tell people about it, keep it a secret. Alright? It's just you and me. Alright? But this is only for the guys that wanted to play Recon. So if you want to play Recon, just remember that. Alright guys, so those are my tips about how to be more effective on the battlefield as Recon, because Recon is definitely a very good class, and it can help out in a lot of different situations, and you don't necessarily have to be a sniper, you don't necessarily have to be far away, and you can be with your squad and able to help out your team and spot, and even use every single equipment to spot. So have a good day guys, you have a good one, and I'm Fire, and I'll see you on the next one.